I've been in jail a lot of times, so I'm going to tell you about one of the times that I went to jail. I had gone to Walmart and I was shoplifting and I got caught. Okay, so that's the first time I went to jail. So Walmart said that I was no longer allowed to come into their store. And they even took a picture of me and my boyfriend and they put it in the where customer services. They put a picture of us up there so that if they saw us come in, they would know, like, call the police because we don't want these two in here. Years and years go by and I'm back to my old ways again. And I have this thing that I'm doing where I'm going into Walmart and I'm filling up my buggy just to the brim with beer, like tons and tons of Bud Light. And then I'm putting like those big bags of cat food or whatever on top of the beer. And then I'm grabbing a receipt out of the parking lot. And so, like, that's on the ground. And then I would walk out of the store just pretty as you please with my whole cart full of beer and cat food and holding my receipt and like looking at it as if, you know, I'm like studying to make sure that I was charged correctly. And then I would get out to the car and unload my beer and just drive away. And I did that several times I did that. And I got a little bit cocky, I guess you might say. And people were giving me lists of things that they wanted. And I would go in there and bring Walmart bags, like in my pocketbook, pull the Walmart bags out and like put their goods in there, like the things that they wanted. And then it was 50 cents on the dollar. So if a pack of Pampers cost $20, that would be $10 cash for me. So that was my little business and that's what I was doing. Well, word got out and they started, like, I think they started looking for me. And it was one night I was walking around Walmart getting my stuff and I just had an eerie feeling. But I'm pushing my buggy out the door like I always do, and all of a sudden I hear somebody behind me, ma'am, ma'am. And like, oh God, my heart is just like, bleh, I know I'm caught. So right then I abandon my buggy. I leave it in between, you know, the two doors. I leave my buggy in between and I run out to, like, I walk quickly out to my truck. And they came up and they were like, we know that you have been shoplifting and you are not even supposed to be at the store. And they called the law and they took buggies. They did this the first time too, but they took like a row of buggies and pushed it behind my truck so that I couldn't back up. And there was a car in front of me, so I couldn't get out that way either. And then they waited for the law to come. And they did. And I got trespassing after warning. I did not get shoplifting because I left the buggy within those two little doors. Technically, I didn't shoplift that time. So